Hey guys, it's me, Jedi Jawsman. Welcome back to the video. Today we are back in Minecraft. I'm recording this pretty much after recording the last one, so I haven't done very much. The only thing I did really was I changed the landscape up a little bit more. I cut down some of the trees. There were trees like around the house and everything. Cut those down just to get a little bit of wood. I didn't like how I ended the mountain or this hill thing, so I changed that up a little bit more. Pushed this back so I had more space in front of the door. And then pretty much the only thing, I organized my storage a little bit more. I still have one that I have no idea what to do with this one. But I got like wood and then farm supplies, mob drops, random things, food. I guess I can move this over. Yeah, then we got my random blocks, valuable things. But I want to start today off by expanding the contents of this chest. So right now all I have is stone tools, and that's not cutting it for me. So I want to expand how much I have. And then the only other thing that I did in between videos was I tried to get a timber mod working, but the one that I had, it just wasn't working for some reason. I tried everything I could. Couldn't get it to work. So then I added this thing called Vanilla Tweaks into the game, which is a data pack, which is completely separate to the mods that I had before. And I added this timber. Didn't work. So I'll probably just gonna have to do it without it, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. And then I added other things, as you can see here. So I have player head drops. So whenever I die, I believe, I should have a player head. Wandering traders add new mini blocks. I don't know if you know what those are, but it's pretty much a player head, but the head is not a head and it's a block. Fast leaf decay, armored elytra, which is meaning I can combine my chest plate and elytra, so I can still have that protection but also have the elytra on. Unlock all recipes, that's just something easy, don't really need it, but it's just something there. Highlight the villager workstations so I can see which villager goes to which station, which makes it easier to figure out if things are messed up. Double shulker shells, so when a shulker dies, instead of giving one, sometimes two, it gives you two automatically every time, so you can make a shulker box. And then more mob heads, pretty self-explanatory. But anyway, my plan is to take some of this coal. I'm still getting used to this. Oh, it's thunder outside too. So my plan is to take some of this and then head over here, and I want to change this little shack thing, like I mentioned in the last video, into kind of a mine entrance, but instead of doing a staircase like people normally do, I think I'm just gonna have it drop down. That means I need ladders and stuff so I can get back up. Let me go make those ladders, actually, now that I think about it. So I made quite a few ladders, I would say. Better be safe than sorry. And then pretty much I think I'm gonna have one of these sides have a bucket, water at the bottom, so I can just dump down, and it makes it easier to mine down so I don't have to worry about falling. I don't know what the best level for iron and everything is right now, so I'll probably just look that up, and then whenever I get there I'll just start mining, and hopefully I can get a lot of things, because I am sick and tired of these stone tools. Okay, so I was not even going for that long and I just fell into this hole. I just had another thing of water, so I mined through that, but there's a zombie spawner in there too? That's crazy. Pretty sure there is a... Yes, there is. That is some crazy luck. Couple bones, some gunpowder. Oh, and then one last thing I did. I added in here, I moved... There was all these with the mod pack. I didn't move any of them over. But then I just did the side, so I added this, which is why the seeds look different. Creepers, there's a couple more. Don't even know what this does. Visual armor trims, those are the only ones that I added over. So just to make the game look a little bit nicer, I added them. Zombies have been successfully eliminated. I don't know why I'm using these hay blocks as a building block, but you know, it is what it is. Another thing that I'm going to do while I'm down here is I just looked it up, and it said wide level 14 was the best to get iron. So as soon as I'm done with this mine shaft and getting everything that it has for me, I'm going to mine down a little bit further in that little tunnel hole thing I was creating until I get to 14, and I'll see if I can do some strip mining and hopefully get a little more iron so I can have better tools and stuff. There's a lot of coal in here too, which is pretty nice. Kind of stupid, I didn't bring any wood with me and my pickaxe just broke, so I need to mine some of this. And I would like to make an iron pickaxe, but like I said, I don't have any wood and my pickaxe broke, so I gotta mine a little bit more cobblestone before I can do that. And there we go, my first iron pickaxe. Definitely will be having a lot of those. Just gonna keep going further down and further down. It's getting down here, right? Officially negative. I say that and it's the end of the tunnel. Also, I'm a little stupid. The 9 steak that I have in my hot bar is the only food that I brought with me. So once I run out with that, I will definitely have to be going back. Oh, I think this is looking promise. Oh, my very first diamonds. Those are diamonds over there. I want to make some iron armor since I already have a bunch of iron. As soon as the iron armor is done cooking up, I'm gonna go get those diamonds I saw. There's at least 2, I believe. Hopefully there's more. Oh, so never mind. It looks like I'm not having to go over there and get diamonds. There's some right here. Underneath this little water. Oh, I didn't mean it. That is what it is. 1. Is there more than 1? I'm happy with 1. I'm fine with 1. But more is always better. Ah, it's only 1, but there we go, my first diamond. And there we go. I have a full set of iron armor. Still currently rocking the stone sword and mostly stone tools. Oh, I don't even have any sticks, so I can't make any more. But I'll leave that cooking for now. And here we go. 1, 2, any more? Ah, only 2. You can make a pickaxe though. Well, it looks like the way that I plan on getting out of here is some mobs, and I feel my sword is going to break any moment. So, let's see, I'm pretty sure I came from up there. I gotta get more blocks. Okay, now I am getting out of here. Have 6 pieces of food left. The sword's almost broken. So, definitely cannot be staying around here much longer. I have made it back to my mine shaft. After a pretty short walk back home, I am back home. I have some stone cooking here so I can make a blast furnace. I'll put this stuff away. Episode 2, and we made our first diamond pickaxe. 2 buckets, just because. Fill one of them up with water, and I think the next thing that I'm going to do is probably get a few more villagers. I'm not sure where I'll do it. I may like make a basement or something. Make this a staircase down. Not sure where I'll do that, because obviously I'm not doing it in the living room of my house. So, but I think that's the next thing that I'm going to work on. So while in the process of mining, I did run into a little bit of a unfortunate situation over in this corner here, to where there is a giant water cave exactly where I wanted to build my basement. And it probably should have been a little bit more obvious with this little ravine water thing here. But yeah, I mean, you can see I started to work on the staircase a little bit here. But as I'm digging this, I'm now going to have to be worrying about no water, like stopping the water from trying to get in here. So, little update here. I have dug out roughly what I think a size for a tiny little villager breeder should be. Oh, and ran into the water again. So obviously I will be making a better one a little bit further down the road. Just because this is just a hole in the ground pretty much. And it will be manual, all these things that don't really want to have to deal with all the time. But yeah, this is pretty much what it's going to be. I'm going to put some ladders on here. The villagers will be down there. Right now in the process of kind of decorating it. I don't know what up here. So I'll do the walls of wood, floor, cobblestone. The opposite, kind of what I got going on up there. So from my last little update here, I have gotten a little carried away. Not too much, just a little bit. As you can see, I did the walls, the floors, cobblestone. I had to push it back a block this way and a block that way because I had accidentally dug it out to be even, and I wanted these little pillars in the middle, so I had to do an odd number for that. Don't know what I'm going to do with the ceiling yet, but I figured the next thing to do was actually move the inhabitants down there and inside. So I'll have to, I wonder if I could just, I don't know where this is going to lead. Oh, so that is perfectly inside the hole. So let's see if I can't do that. I think he'll come out here. I'll break his bed. Do that. Kind of shove him. Then I'll have these rooms back. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Perfect. Oh, he took a little bit of damage. That's fine. He'll survive. Right now, obviously, the villagers are sleeping. But what I'm thinking is I'll give that guy whatever profession I want to give him. Maybe another farmer. But I should probably place those two in right now. A little farm down here. And with the farmer villager, then he'll start farming automatically and use those carrots that he creates and then breed with the other villagers. So I'll fill in a few more beds. But once they start breeding, then they have the baby, it grows up, then I'll just move it to wherever I decide to have a kind of trading hall, if you will. And then that's where I'll keep everything. So obviously I lose a little bit of space because of the farm. I'll probably make it bigger depending on how many beds and stuff I have down here. But I think this is a pretty good plan, so that I can have everything work the way that I want it to work, and I can leave it alone in a sense. I do have to do like things occasionally, but I don't have to sit down there all the time and manually give them carrots and stuff that I farm on my own. So yeah, but while I have all this dirt in my inventory, I think I'll probably mine this up a little bit. But I want to get rid of some of these holes in the ground and make it smoother over here. Like this is just... So that was a nice, quick, little, easy project. Give me a little bit more flat space up here. I'm also thinking... I want to do... With these rooms over here, I don't know what I want to do with them. I could probably put... Honestly, I don't even know. Some little tiny thing in here. Maybe when I go to the nether, I'll have a brewing stand in there, and maybe another wart farm in one of these. Well, I only have two. Upstairs, still not a clue. This will probably be later game stuff, and I'm not sure. Maybe an armor stand when I have the resources to spare. But I definitely do not have that right now. So what I was kind of thinking is that since I have all this like wood from cutting down the trees, I want to see if I can get some animals over here, because right now obviously I have the steak that I do, but having some cows, some sheep would be kind of nice. So I'll have to create a farm if I want to get them breeding. Just some pens right here so that I can just keep them separated and get a couple of them. Man. Would be kind of nice. I will obviously have to go get them and find some animals, since I don't know what I really want right now. That honestly doesn't matter. Food is food. This is a nice cave. Got a lot of iron. Looks to go pretty deep. So, that is definitely something I'll be going to look at. So I found myself back at the village that I found at the kind of nearing the end of last episode, but I did find some cows. So I gotta lure them across a stupid river, but it's the closest animals I could find. And this is the part that I was not looking forward to. Oh, we're almost here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Time to go to sleep and then get hopefully another couple cows. Oh, there's a sheep. Didn't even see it. I went the other way than I went before. Down the river. Oh, perfect. So hopefully what I'm planning on doing is just getting the sheep in this boat and then boating it back, because that'll be a whole lot easier than trying to lead it, which is probably what I should have done before. I didn't know I was going to be on the river for most of it, but yeah, this is so much easier, going so much quicker too. The only problem is getting them out of the boat, but I have a feeling that it won't be that hard compared to what I just had to do. So obviously I'm going to make these pens bigger because there's not that big right now, but that is an issue for later me. So just got the second sheep, headed on the way back. I want to see if I can get a chicken or a pig. I don't know which one I'll be able to find first. Hopefully I can find one of them, because I got another pen. Oh, so I'm back with another sheep, my second sheep, and let's get this one inside the pen with the other one. Be a shame if I killed one of the sheeps. And now it's time to go get another animal. So I found a couple chickens over here, but I saw that these trees were all burnt down, and I'm trying to see, but I don't see any like lava source or anything nearby. So I'm pretty sure it got struck by lightning, so if that were to happen to my house, I would be pretty upset. Chickens seem to be a little bit easier to get back than the cows that I led earlier, so hopefully this will be okay. But I only need one because they lay the eggs. I collected a few eggs too, so I should be okay with just the one chicken. I wonder if my villagers down here have a baby villager yet? No, they don't. They did manage to do that, so I'll make a Fletcher villager with that guy. Since I have this fletching table, of course they're going to be sleeping the second I am ready to do it. As I was saying, now that I have this fletching villager, oh, and he got the trade first try too, I'll just use this wood that I have, make a couple sticks, and then, what is the, I know there's a trade. I can't remember what the button is. Anyway, I'll remember that. Now I can trade with him, and then I can trade with this guy. Don't want him to... What are those? Maybe I do carrots and bread. There we go. So I can buy food now. And once I level him up more, I can buy more food. We can get some pumpkin pie while we're at it. I guess I might as well go ahead and create my own little farm out there with the assorted, I only need couple of those assorted crops that I have access to right now. So just after a minute or two of work here, I have everything that I needed to plant. I have my melons, pumpkins, carrots, wheat. I put a little fence around it. I gotta finish it, but I ran out of wood, so I'll have to cut down a few more trees. But yeah, I mean, I got the farm. The animals are probably ready to... Oh, I forgot about the glowberries too. But the animals are probably ready to breed again. Oh, and we got a baby chicken. Perfect. So I have 2, I think 4, 5 now. They'll get up there soon. I'll be able to, like, obviously kill them and eat them. But then I think that once I get all these trees cut down, I don't know how far I want to push this back. Maybe a little bit over here too. I'll obviously steal no wood, but I'll start replanting the trees so I don't just get rid of the entire forest. Because it does look nice when there's forest nearby, but obviously I need space to be able to do things on my own, and I don't want to have to remove an entire section of trees just because I want to build a little farm. So just bit by bit I'll move it back as I need to, but then I'll also be replanting it as I need to. So like this hill, I don't know what I will do up here. I'm honestly probably just gonna try to get rid of it and just keep pushing it back like how I did here to give myself a little bit more open space. But like this way is nice and flat. I didn't finish covering up that water ravine, so I still have to do that. But like over here is pretty flat and everything. That water ravine that I was covering up earlier, I still gotta finish doing the end of it. I just kind of gave up and left it uncovered. But once I make this flat, remove that, I'll have a nice big open flat area over here. Put a couple farms over here, so maybe an iron farm. Definitely not today. That's a little more technical than I want to get into right now, but I'm just gonna finish clearing up some of these trees and finish that fence around the crops. So I just continued cutting trees down until my axe broke. I did a little bit behind there. I pushed it a little further back on this side, just to give me some more space, see what the land that I'm working with looks like. I'm gonna put torches on these fences too, just to light it up a little bit. Should probably go around lighting up the area around my base so mobs aren't spawning and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty proud of what I got going on so far. Baby villager yet? No baby villager yet. So yeah, but I'm just gonna keep pushing away, see what else I can do. Hopefully get everything I wanted to get done today. So it's been a minute since I last started talking and had something to show you all, but just felt like cutting back now to say that I've gone through a couple of these shovels. I'm sure we can look at the... Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. There we go. I've broken 4 shovels. Almost broken 5 shovels. I'm sure one of those was some before, but I've started a new little excavation task, if you will. And I do know that right now it looks pretty horrendous with there being just a flat wall right there. But I have a plan. Don't know how well the plan's gonna work. I can't obviously just keep cutting this away right now because it goes all the way over there, and that would be a lot of just sitting there mining. So I see my villager trading hall that I was gonna put it in the basement, but seeing as how there's water all over the place down there, that's a lot of work that I just don't want to have to deal with. So I'll have to move them a decent amount of space away, but I'm thinking that I put it right here. And I don't know if I want to like dig it into the mountain, have part of it sticking out, put it out in the open right here in just a building, or what. But that is pretty much what this giant area that I'm clearing out is going to be. Because the sooner that I can work... Oh, there goes my shovel. The sooner that I can work on the villagers, the sooner that I can get going. Because obviously, villagers are a pretty important thing, which is why I wanted to make sure that I had some. So from them I can get the armor that I need, tools, I can get enchanting books, just anything that I just need to get by with having an easier time. I can get them through villagers, which just is an easier way to do it, and why I have the 2 mods that kind of help me do that with villagers. So the sooner I can get this cleared out, I can get kind of a vision for a building. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, like I said. This area, it's a pretty nice flat area. I would say it's about the same as I had for that house, which I didn't build, but still stands. So if you imagine how big that is, and like put one of them over here, that'll be about the size that I'm going for. And with these 2 blocks, I am done mining the giant flat area up here. I may take it down another block, but right now I am sick and tired of mining because I'm not sure if you remember what it looked like before, but it went all the way over here, and I have all this dirt in my inventory. And then when we go over here, I have all this dirt. Granted, some of it was from before, but it's still a lot of dirt that I had to mine. So seeing how I am a little bit bored of doing this, I might as well go back to what I was doing at the start of the video, to where I want to go get some obsidian. The trickiest part about it all is remembering how to get there and having to walk through these tiny little tunnels to do so. I believe we are getting close, and here we are. I don't want to get too, oh well. I'll do this. Get my diamond pickaxe out now, and sit here and mine for 5 minutes, because that's how long it takes to mine all this obsidian. And there we go. I got all the obsidian that I need. I got a little bit extra. Oh, there are so many creepers. Why are there so many? It's just creeper after creeper. I don't care. Give me blocks to get out of here. And now we are almost out of here. Plan on doing is putting this nether portal inside the basement where I have the villagers. And there we go. Nether portal successfully completed. My crops are doing okay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did. I forgot which side I was putting the melons and the pumpkins when I was doing it. So there's pumpkins over here, and then melons over here, and pumpkins over here. That should hopefully be good. Don't have to deal with that anymore. This stuff, all because of that texture pack that I applied, lets me know. I don't think that's done, unless it is, and I'm just gonna be stupid. Oh, it is done. Okay. Don't know why that one looked so much shorter than the other ones, but it is what it is. Once I get more carrots or more crops or whatever, I'll separate this, but for right now, I'll just intertwine the two of them. But yeah, I think that I am gonna end this video off here. It was pretty successful. I mean, we cleared out the area behind me, we went mining, made a little farm, got some animals, the villagers downstairs in the basement, got the first diamonds. So it was a pretty successful day. In between episodes, I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to build over there, because I honestly have not a clue how I'm going to do that. Maybe do a little bit more mining, finish up the mine, get it going down further. But the next episode, we should be dealing with the villager situation. Maybe making a couple automated farms. Then we'll go from there. But it has been a fun day. It's been about a little more than 2 hours of me playing here. So, longer than it was last time. But it was a pretty good day. So I'm going to leave it off here. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.